World stock markets today. In London, the Footsie was down over 4%, resting just above 5,000 points. America's decision to reallocate $400 billion to long-term support for its economy had the short-term effect of spooking the markets. The World Bank's president said his hopes of avoiding double-dip recession are now fading every day. Our business editor Laura Kuenssberg reports on the economic alarm bells.
Shock, despair, fear. Written on the faces of traders round the world as the truth of today stared out from the screen. Markets down, down, down. And few in the city believe there's any end in sight.
The financial markets are waking up to the fact that government action and action by central banks don't seem to be solving the problem. And the reason for that is that fundamentally this is a problem about debt, and the reduction of that debt will take time and potentially may mean default.
24 hours ago, America's central bank tried to soothe nervous markets, shuffling money around in a $400 billion attempt to calm things down. But the markets didn't buy it. The Footsie here closed more than 4.6% down, the biggest dive in one day in more than 2 years. The German market was down by 4.96%. The French slid by 5.25%. And the Dow Jones in New York lost 3.5%. Together, that stacked up hundreds of billions of pounds in losses in just a day. And even before the scale of the slump became clear, the president of the World Bank said the risk of recession is rising.
The world is in a danger zone. In 2008, many people said they did not see the turbulence coming. Leaders have no such excuse now. And dangerous times will call for courageous people.
So who are they? Nicolas Sarkozy, in charge of global talks, was warned in no uncertain terms by David Cameron and others that our banks and economies are reaching pre-crisis levels. Confidence has been damaged due to lack of political will.
Face up to the debts, face up to the deficits, face up to the problems. Every country in the world has got to do that in a coordinated way so we can get growth moving.
So coming to the table tonight in Washington, officials from the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, trying to persuade politicians from the world's most powerful countries that they have to act, and soon.
There are signs of hope. It's just a question of being prepared to see them and having a little bit of patience while pushing the leaders into the direction where they have to take much needed action, more action than what has already been done.
Patience may be part of the answer, but while worry and doubt hang everywhere, markets may not be prepared to wait.